Welcome to the fascinating world of paradoxes. Today, we're exploring 5 thought-provoking paradoxes that challenge how we understand reality, time, and even ourselves. Each one raises deep questions, leaving us with something to ponder long after. So, if you're ready to stretch your mind, let's dive in. First up, the Ship of Theseus. Imagine a wooden ship, and over time, every plank, sail, and nail gets replaced. When no original part remains, is it still the same ship? This paradox questions identity over time. What makes something remain the same? If our cells constantly renew, are we still the same person we were years ago? This idea goes beyond philosophy, touching on identity in psychology and even AI. So, can something, or someone, remain the same if all parts change? Next is a time travel classic, the grandfather paradox. Imagine going back in time to prevent your grandparents from meeting. Without them, you wouldn't exist, so who traveled back to prevent the meeting? This paradox challenges our understanding of causality and time itself. In physics, some theories suggest time might work in a nonlinear way, potentially allowing multiple timelines. It's a reminder that time is a concept we're only beginning to understand. Now, the Sorites paradox, or heap paradox. Start with a heap of sand, and remove a single grain, it's still a heap, right? But if you keep removing grains, when does it stop being a heap? This paradox explores vagueness in definitions. We see this in everyday life. When does someone become old, or a few become many? It questions whether some concepts are just too vague for precise definitions. Now we reach the bootstrap paradox. Imagine you travel back in time and give a historical figure a famous book before it's written. They publish it, and it eventually becomes the book you traveled with. So, who actually wrote it? This loop with no clear origin challenges causality. Physicists study similar self-contained loops when examining time, sparking debates on whether the universe might allow these endless loops of information. Finally, the omnipotence paradox. Can an all-powerful being create a rock so heavy they cannot lift it? If they can't lift it, they're not all-powerful. But if they can't create it, they're also not all-powerful. This paradox digs into the nature of power and limits, often explored by philosophers and theologians. It reminds us that even the concept of all-powerful might come with inherent contradictions. And that's our journey through 5 mind-bending paradoxes. Each one challenges how we think about reality, time, and identity, showing us that our everyday concepts aren't always as simple as they seem. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which paradox intrigued you most. Until next time, keep questioning.